Okay, recording. That's always good. Move this a little closer. Want to be able to hear it a lot. And then let's go live for chapters 11 and 12. Okay, looks like we're almost there. And okay, I think we're live. Cool. All right, well, welcome back, everybody. I hope you all are having a great Thursday. I'm going to stream chapters 11 and 12 of the Millennium Falcon build tonight. So that'll be the top of this midsection, and then a bunch of the top and the details on this back section here. So that's gonna be really cool and really great for you all because you'll be able to see a lot of the detail on the top. And unlike last time where everything I was building was underneath, you'll actually be able to see it changing and see what's going on here. So I'm excited. Hopefully everyone had a good Thursday, and so hang out, chat, and ask me questions, and let's just have some fun. It's time to build something. All right, let me get one message out real quick. And let's open these up and get to it. This bag of Legos didn't seem big enough for everything I had to do tonight, but I think I got everything. I don't think I'm missing a bag. So we'll find out though. I'm hoping everyone had a great Thursday. Mine was okay. It looks like well, it's hard to tell, but I'm gonna guess that the first section I have to build of these two sides is the one farther away from me, because that would make sense. So I hate every time I have to lift this thing up and drag it around. And somebody, one of my viewers last time, suggested that I put a towel or something down underneath that I could drag it around on to make it easier to move without fear of breaking it. And that was actually a great idea, and I completely forgot to do that. So we're gonna just do it just pick it up the old-fashioned way, but I'm gonna have to remember that for next time because that would be a really good idea to make sure I don't break something. At least if I do, though, it's recorded, so I'll get some content out of it. But I'd really hate to ruin all that work. All right, let's just get started and put this together. Oh, my mic cable is getting a little in the way. Okay. I don't think so. Last time this took a while and to do two chapters, and there was quite a lot to the second chapter that I did. I don't think this stream will take as long. I think it's going to be quite a bit faster to get through this, and just because there's just less work to do, in my opinion. But I have been wrong a significant amount of the time, so We'll see if I'm correct this time or not. I'm excited though. Excited to see a lot of the details of this thing come to life. I can't wait to move on to the next project. So this is gonna be I'm pushing for it to get this done. I'm trying to decide, and I had this thought, and I don't know if it's a good idea or not, but I was thinking about this weekend. We have 5 chapters left, right? And I've been doing 1 to 2 a night, and a chapter typically takes me about just a little over an hour. And so I was trying to decide if this weekend, if I should just do a marathon and finish the remaining 5 chapters. It would be really long, and I'd be really tired by the end of it, but it might be fun just to get it done so that way I can move on to the next project. Because really, as I've mentioned before, this kind of stuff, like building Legos, is not even the thing that this channel is about. It's just my way of learning how to be in front of a camera and how to get my setup going, and it's helped a lot. I've been able to make mistakes and work out bugs without actually affecting anything badly. Because really, none of this actually matters that much, since it's not what the channel is about. Well, these instructions have, each given step has so many pieces that have to go on. Looks like they were getting tired of making the instruction manual longer too. There we go. But yeah, so that's something I'm gonna throw out there, and if that's something you would like, if you think I should do a marathon stream on Sunday or something, let me know. If I stick with the normal schedule, I guess I would finish it Tuesday or Thursday next week. And Thursday would just be 1 chapter left. So it'd be a short stream. I don't know. I'm not sure what the best option there is. Two of those, one of those. Plus, working on something else would be great because I don't have to figure out different things to say about Legos for 2 hours. I'd actually be designing something, not just building and following instructions, and that would leave me more to talk about. Wow, this is like, I gotta really pay attention because there is, in each step, I have to add like 16 more pieces, and it's really easy just to miss one. All right, I think I'm getting all of them. How's it going, Daniel? Glad to hear it. Glad your Thursday's going well. I am currently on page 346 out of 500 of this instruction manual to build this Lego set, so in case you were wondering how my Thursday is going. Let's see, where's that piece? Doing all right. Doing all right. Oh, thank you so much. Well, glad to have you following. This is just a channel where I want to design and build things and get feedback from users and on what they want to see me do. So right now I'm just building a Lego set. Oh, cool. I am a big Lego Star Wars fan myself. Just don't have enough money to devote to the project. Had to save it forever to buy this one. Where did those two go? Is that gonna fit? Nope, the wrong piece. There we go. All right, cool. Step 833. You say you're a big Lego Star Wars fan. I don't know if you've seen this Lego set before, the giant Millennium Falcon one. Uh, I'm trying to figure out if they've discontinued it or not, because it seems to be out of stock everywhere, and I've not heard any info on that. Yeah, it's $1,000 now. It used to be 800, but it's gone up because it's so hard to find. And I'm not sure if that, and like I said, I was able to get one that seemed like it was one of the ones left over from the last shipment, but I don't know if you can buy them anymore, new at least, or from like directly from Lego or retail stores. Thanks, Fisher. I'll ask you two the same thing. I was asking earlier when I had basically nobody watching. Um, I can't decide if I should do. I'm doing chapters 11 and 12 tonight. There's 17 chapters in this book, and I can't decide if I should do the next 5 chapters on Sunday in a marathon, and if I should just push through, or if I just should keep doing the 1 to 2 chapters a night. I'm sure everybody else would pick marathon, but I don't know if anybody would sit here and watch me do this for 5 hours. What am I missing? Oh, a little over 5 hours. Five to six, really. So we'll see. Oh man, so many little pieces in this one. I've noticed getting near the end here, it seems to be fitting more into a single step in the instructions. Like before, it was okay, add these 2 pieces on this step, and now it's okay, add these 16 pieces on this step. All right, there we go. So I have missed them before, and I've realized at the end when I of a chapter or something when I get to it and oh, there's this Lego that looks like it's really important, or when I'm trying to do something later and notice that it doesn't fit because a piece is missing, and there's a couple times I've had to go back and dig through like 50 pages of instructions to figure out where it is that I missed and what exactly I was supposed to do. But I'm trying to be very focused on the details because it's a real pain to do that. Luckily, I haven't had any too catastrophic errors yet. most people wouldn't watch for 5 hours. It's more that um, like people would kind of tune in and leave. Like honestly, even on this right now, most people on my that come visit the stream only watch for a few minutes and then leave, which is understandable. This is not, visually it is appealing, but it's very slow. And I think I can really only expect somebody who's really interested even to watch for maybe an hour at most. Uh, but with 5 hours, people would come in and leave as time goes on. I just don't know if I would get enough people that would watch over the 5 hours. But I don't know. It's not like I need to justify it with the number of people. I'm not making any money off this or anything right now. It's more just so I can get this project done and move on to the next thing. Fisher, in case you were wondering, I've decided that for the next project, I'm going to build this lighting kit thing, and I'm going to light the Falcon up, like the engines, and maybe put some lights on the underside around the landing gear, some LEDs that change color and flash and things, and I'll try and come up with something that makes it look really cool. Yeah, the small Legos. Yeah, there's a bunch of them out, and a bunch of Lego sets. I want to get. There's a new mini one that's like literally tiny, one of those microfighter ones, and I want to get that one so I can have it sitting next to the giant one because I think that'd be really funny on display. Like have a giant Millennium Falcon and then a really tiny one. You do that too. You finish working on your car and you're left with like three screws and you have no idea where they go. Well, I hope those weren't important. The thing is, I can't actually rely on that metric completely because this Lego set, because there's so many parts, they actually give you quite a few extras. And I'm probably going to have 250 just extra Legos that weren't used in the build. Uh, just small pieces that tend to get lost. Yes, 10 millimeter bolts, absolutely. I try not to think about the mistakes I can make too much. I'll get too nervous and start panicking. Hang on a second. Okay. Surprise dentist appointment, which I forgot I had. Automated reminders are lifesavers. How's well, I probably already asked that question several times. How's everyone's Thursday going? Uh, right now this channel is just dedicated just to building Legos and chatting about stuff. Anybody have anything interesting? From Austria. Oh, that's fine. I think your English is pretty good so far. I've never actually been to Austria, but I've seen it because I've been to southern Germany. I went on vacation there for a week and went skiing in the mountains there at Zugspitze and uh, that whole area, and that was awesome. So I could see Austria, but I've never been there. Oh man, it must be late there too. Well, I'm happy you're staying up to watch uh, my little corner of Twitch. It's probably like what, close to 1 a.m. there? Oh no, maybe not. Maybe it's closer to 11. I forget what the time zone difference is. Oh, just past midnight. Okay. All right, that looks good. Page 348. Nope, that one. Cool. The section I'm building right now seems to be the cover for this uh, center area right here. And actually, there's the landing. There's actually a working like landing ramp there where they get in and out of the Falcon on some mechanical pieces that'll fold down. So this looks like it's going to be the part that covers that up and hides all that. Okay, that looks good. Just don't get caught. That's the secret. Typically on Sundays, I stream a little earlier in the day, so that's a little less risky if you want to watch then. But unfortunately, from where I live, I have to stream this late on Tuesdays and Thursdays because I don't get off work until now. Okay, for these. How old am I? I don't know that I'm ready to reveal that publicly yet. I'll leave it. I may not look it, but I'm actually in my older 20s, so we'll leave it at that. I haven't decided. That's actually something I got to work on is what information about me is going to be public and everything. Because I haven't thought that through very much. I've just started streaming in the last month or so, and so there's still a lot to work out here. That's partly why I'm doing this Falcon build, is because even though it's not what the channel's about, I can make a lot of mistakes and not have them affect me. Let's see. it is amazing to me, like, just building this. If you've built a Lego set before, you know, like the annoyance of trying to find a piece in a big pile of bricks. And when you're building something this size, where just about everything on it is gray, in some shade of gray, it's really hard to find some little gray piece in just a pile of gray stuff. Lego does a pretty good job, but it still gets annoying sometimes. Okay, that, that, and then one more piece on the top here, and then this goes on here. There we go. One side of that's done. Now imagine I got to do the other side. Here, I'll leave that out here. It's a little easier to see. All right. Anybody got any interesting stories from the week? Anything funny that happened to them? Something for us to talk about so we're not talking about Legos this whole time? I've done that. Yeah, I've done that before too. I couldn't imagine though this whole thing is like 7,500 pieces. I could not imagine just like having that spread all over this table and trying to open it. I remember when I was around that age, about 9 years old or so, I don't think the Legos even had numbers on the bags. Like you didn't know what pieces were in what bags, and so you would just that's how you would do it. You would just open them all up. And the new numbering system, open bag one and build it, open bag two and build it and stuff, is definitely way better. Way, way better. All right, we're close, really close. Oh yeah, those two red pieces. All right, and that goes on here. Uh-oh, please don't break. All right, and then a few more details. This one and this one. This has got to be getting really close. Yep, it is. Okay. All right, somehow I got to do this. Okay. Wish me luck. Scoot these over some. And then pick this thing up so I can see what I'm doing. And then I think that drops in there, and that goes in there. Please don't break. There we go. Cool. All right. That's one of the top pieces on. Only like a lot more to go. Move that back out of the way some. Trying to move it enough so that there's enough room to see what I'm doing. All right, now we just gotta do this other side right here. Cool. All right. I should have taken a picture of this thing before I started tonight because it would have actually been a really obvious difference on like what had changed. I post kind of behind the scenes pictures to Instagram sometimes. And I give updates on when I'm planning on to stream on Twitter. So if you're interested in either of those, the links are in the About section below. Okay. In quite a lot of this build, there's been a lot of asymmetrical detail to it. Like these two sides are not going to match, even though they're right across from each other. A lot of the details and pieces on them are going to be very different. But that's the way the ship actually is in Star Wars. I've talked about this before too, how I need to get good night, Daniel. Get some rest. But I've talked about before too how I need to do a comparison against the actual Millennium Falcon, like from the movie, when I'm done, and see what they did different and what they spent a lot of time doing detail for and what they kind of ignored. Comparison would be kind of cool. All right. Man, there's so many pieces in these sections. All right. Cool. Man, my eyes are so bad I can't even see. I think I'm starting to get old. There's probably somebody somewhere that got really offended that I called myself old. I don't think I'm going to hear the end of that one for a little while. I've noticed that like even now that these bright lights are not even enough for me to see easily what all the little pieces on this instruction set. Okay. There we go. I've noticed, I learned something recently, which I didn't realize. Becoming a partner, and obviously I knew this, that becoming a partner on Twitch was, a goal that most people shoot for because then it allows people to donate to your channel with Twitch's currency rather than, doing it over like PayPal or something, which is safer and better for streamers and easier for viewers to use. So it's what a lot of people strive for, but I didn't realize there was a level below that called affiliate. Uh, and because I was looking at the partner requirements, and I mean you have to get a rather large audience consistently and stream a lot, and so it can be very hard to do. It take a long time. But affiliate doesn't require as much, and actually I'm streaming enough right now. The big thing is I have to get 3 viewers on average for an entire month, and then I have to get 50 followers. So both of those goals are achievable, but it was just interesting. I didn't realize that that was a level because most people just watch partners and or people or the only people I knew about were partners and people just starting out. I didn't realize there was an in between space, and it gives you some of the perks of partner when you get that. So that'll be the next thing I'm shooting for on this channel. And the reason I do that, and the reason I have the ability to donate there and everything, is that I can design a lot of cool stuff, but I don't have the resources to build it. And I think it would be really cool for people that help me design things to see the end product, right? To see that this thing that they helped design actually come to life and be built. And so that's the whole point of that too, is really just to get me something, just for me to have a way to have resources to build the crazy ideas that you all come up with, so you can see what it actually looks like. I feel like I missed something. I did. Typical. There we go. All right. There's a lot of detail on this side that's very different than the other side. And I'm trying not to miss anything because there's so many small pieces that are so easy to overlook. Everybody having a good Thursday so far? I think I'm finally done with that top piece. Nope, that's not the piece I need. we go. Yeah, I'm getting close to having this chapter completed. At least a little closer. Okay, part's done. First mount is built. I can build the other one. Okay. For anyone that's maybe just tuning in, I'm gonna build a lot of the roof on this back section here next. So it'll be a lot of cool detail, and it'll really start to. I mean, it's coming to life. This thing's starting to look, just like the movie, and it's gonna be really cool then because there's gonna be so much detail on it already. And even after that, I'm still gonna have 5 more chapters of stuff to do, which is crazy. Okay, these pieces. Yeah, I definitely think based on how this has gone too, I'm gonna do a YouTube video at the end, but I'm just gonna do highlights. I'm not gonna do a time lapse. Time lapse would be cool, but I think it's just been overdone. Oh, hey, how's it going? I don't know why. It just seems sometimes it sends out notifications and sometimes it doesn't. I don't know how to fix that. If you want to know when I'm going live, follow me on Twitter or follow Anarchist Project on Twitter. It's down. The links are down below. Did I miss a piece? No, I did not. Okay. Huh. But how are you this Thursday? All right, there we go. Yeah, maybe what I'll do is like highlights, but like time lapses in between or something. Like I say something funny and then speed up build for a little bit, and then I say something else interesting. I don't know. I don't know that I've really said anything funny this whole time though, so. But yeah, maybe something like that where it's like time lapse and then some interesting highlight kind of in real time and be a little tricky to get the flow right. I also got to figure out some good video editing software. If anybody knows of any good free video editing software, that would be a appreciated piece of advice. I do have I did get a new YouTube channel set up, which is the Stream Archive, and it's on the link below. It says Archive, and you can go there and watch any stream I've done so far. That's where I'm just going to upload them at, just as a way to have a reference. Because especially for engineering things. Oh, what's going on, Daniel? You back again? Especially for engineering things, it'd be nice to have a reference of past work. So back in the game. Based on how far ahead you are, let's see. By the time I finish this, it might be around 2 a.m. your time. By the time I finish these 2 chapters. Okay. First one goes on this side. That's fair. At least tomorrow's Friday, though. I'm looking forward to that. All right. I think there needs to be a compilation video of these streams. That's just every time I say all right. Because I think that's my most used word. Does I need that? Oh, we're almost out of Legos. Means this chapter's almost done. Okay. Where does that go? Right there. Okay. Okay. Get this on here. we go. Cool. All right, now I got both the sections on. All right, so now I'm going to build a lot of the top. Looks like we're on to chapter 12. So in case you're wondering, so there's like 17 chapters, and let's see, looks like I've got a dozen extra pieces here. And that seems to be true for every chapter. There's just a bunch of extra pieces. But when you add them all up, I'm going to have actually quite a lot. All right, luckily I prepared ahead. And got the bags for chapter 12. In any given chapter as well, unlike a normal Lego set where you get like one bag that says like 2 or 3 on it, here's 12 and there's 4 bags that all say 12. So even a given chapter is bigger than most Lego sets. Oh, there's so many little bags in here too. This is gonna be a long chapter. Warning you now. I'll try and move this back some. I'm gonna need the room. There we go. That's probably because there's all these big panels, because I'm gonna have to build a big roof section. The worst part though is going to be when it comes time to put one of these on, because I'm sure I have to build several different panels and put them on separately. And I'm going to have all these Legos in the way and still have to reach over there and get a panel on somehow. All right, there's a giant stack of Legos I got again. Some of them are behind the Falcon here. And it looks like step 1 is actually some new minifigures, which is cool. So it looks like we're building Lando Calrissian and, or no wait, that's not Lando, that's Finn. I thought Lando came with this set for some reason. But, oh well. We're gonna build Finn and BB-8. I gotta find his blaster. There it is. All right, there's Finn. I'll set him up front here since he's a new addition to our cast. And then here's BB-8. I'll set him up there as well. Okay, cool. Time to build the first section. No idea how long this section is going to take, but it seems like it is going to be a bit. Where is it? There it is. Looks like we're building a lot of bracing and supports here. So I guess this part's going to be pretty heavy. Imagine it's going to be bigger than I expected to. Okay. What am I missing? Oh, that piece. Where is that? I should make a compilation of every time I can't find a Lego as well, where I'm just sitting here getting frustrated because I can't find one. I feel like that would be worth some entertainment value. It would. I'm gonna have a lot of material. I can't find one right now. Looking for a generic gray piece. There it is, buried. That's how it usually goes. That one and that one. Okay. Moving on. I'm really excited for this section because it's going to add so much detail to this. I can't wait to see what it looks like once I get all this put on. I forgot what I was looking for again. Oh, come on. That's not the one I need. No. Well, there's like okay, there's one piece. There's like a few different parts I need for this section. I can't find any of them in this giant stack. I think Lego made a joke once before about pretending to make it like an app or something that you take a picture of your pile of Legos. There it is, and it would find a piece for you. And I kind of want to attempt that. Just use some image recognition software and see if I can make that work. Because that would be a really funny item to, and a really useful item, useful app. Don't know that it'd go over that well with Lego's licensing. What's up, Surge? It's going all right. It's uh, it's taking time, that's for sure. I'm just working my way through it. All right. Got that. Cool. Wow, this is gonna be a big panel. Oh, missed a piece. Oh, that's cool. I should pick me up a Razor Crest. That's actually one thing I'm kind of excited about. Like, uh, like obviously the new trilogy that Disney did. I don't really care much for those Lego sets because I didn't care much for that whole set of movies. But The Mandalorian was so good, it'd be awesome to have some of the stuff from that series as Legos. All right, get that one in. What am I missing now? This one. I haven't even figured like this one is obviously not a play set at all, and but that still doesn't mean I don't know what I'm gonna do with it when I'm done. I don't have a place to put it. Obviously, it can't live here on the dining room table. Oh yeah, that thing would be cool. Or even like Moff Gideon's ship. The I mean it's not a Star Destroyer, but like whatever that cruiser was, that would be a cool one. Okay, this one. Did I get that right? Yep. Okay. Try not to make any mistakes. Ooh, I couldn't imagine. I don't even know how you'd hang this thing on the wall. You have to get some specialized mount for it. I've had a couple suggestions from the audience saying that I should hang it from the ceiling, and I don't know how I would do that or how my landlord would feel about it, but it would be pretty funny. Yeah, I just noticed that too. It's I literally it was out of stock everywhere, and then just one day it just popped up in Target. I don't know if they got a late shipment or something, but now it's nowhere. And I was asking somebody earlier, I never got an answer, and I don't know if anyone really knows the answer to this, but I'm wondering if they discontinued it because it's been out for like 3 years or so, and that's pretty long for Legos. Yeah, that's a good idea. That is a great idea. A coffee table. Oh, you could get some like custom cut acrylic and like etch it even with like Millennium Falcon or something like so it's almost a display case and then just set it in the living room and it would be a coffee table. Now you've got me thinking. I gotta remember that. I gotta write that down. It wouldn't be that much. It would be a few $100s in acrylics to get them cut and etched and everything, but that would be cool. I was telling everyone else that uh, the next project on this channel is going to be to design a custom lighting kit for it. I'm going to put LEDs in it and everything, and ones that'll light up and change color and flash and whatnot, and just try and light it up to make it look really cool. It's going to require me to design, probably not design any hardware, but I'm going to have to write some software for it and everything. The answer to a problem I had. Fair enough. I mean, I'm glad. Glad you could share. I love to hear new ideas on this channel. This channel is going to be all about making, designing, and engineering stuff, and with a heavy emphasis on audience feedback and ideas. So I always appreciate suggestions for what to do next and how to solve problems. Looking for a dark, there it is, dark gray piece. There's got to be, I'm sure there's somebody online that's built this whole thing in one sitting. I couldn't imagine doing that. I have a hard enough time doing 2 chapters at a time without getting super tired. Thanks, Serge. Glad to have you on board. I really, really do appreciate the follows, especially with a channel as small as mine. It helps so much, you have no idea. So thank you so much, and glad to have you here. Yeah, it is more fun. That's actually one thing I don't like about this format is that it's not nearly as much fun to build Legos this way. I mean, it is fun. I enjoy it. I enjoy talking to people, talking about Legos while I'm doing it. Uh, but sitting down in one sitting and just building it, seeing this whole thing come to life from 0 to 100 is really cool. All right, some decoration pieces. I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of these there's these little posts, and I'm putting them into these the little Lego minifigure binoculars. Okay, and then one more. Looking for this one. There we go. And that drops right in there. This panel I'm working on now is the center back one that covers everything there. So it has a whole lot of detail to it, which is why it's taking forever. Okay. Need 2 of these. Oh, 2 more on the other side. That's a great question. Um, I want to say that it's the original trilogy, but it might be the new one as well. And actually, it comes with minifigures from both. It comes from minifigures from the original trilogy and then the new Disney one as well. And so it even comes with a young Han Solo and an old Han Solo. I have to go through and compare against the movie models and things uh, to see what era exactly it is. 'Right. The bracing under this part is pretty strong too. The thing that has impressed me the most about this Lego set is the structural like skeleton in it. It's made out of all these Lego Technic pieces and is made to be super strong, which makes sense because it's incredibly heavy. But it was just impressive to see exactly how they did it. Almost impossible to take apart. 1 a.m. Daniel, you're hanging in there. What radar dish is on it? I don't know. It's not. I don't. It's not until the last chapter. Uh, Maybe I'll hold this up to the camera real quick, and you can tell me if you can figure it out from that photo. There's the radar dish opposite of the cockpit. So maybe you can clip that or scroll back or something. And oh no, Han Solo's down. Tell me exactly what it is, because I actually don't know. That's actually a really good idea, though. I didn't realize that. Because the radar dish gets knocked off all the time. It's probably different through various movies. So, solid idea. First movie. Okay. Oh, cool. I'd prefer that era anyway, so thank you so much for letting me know that. It's from A New Hope. We'll just leave it at that and stop the discussion. That'd been a cool little Easter egg to throw in there in like, in the prequel trilogy, just like it's sitting in the background, just parked in a shipyard or something. I don't know why it would exist because I don't remember when exactly it was built, but I didn't think it was built until Lando and Han could get it. But it would have just been a funny little Easter egg. Where's that? Looking for a little angle piece. There it is. Was it really? I don't remember that. You're gonna have to point out the scene to me then, because I'm about to go look that up. I didn't realize if it was. Was it really? Okay. I'll take your word for it. Assume you're not messing with me, and go look it up later. And to answer your question, Daniel, it was several months. I'm fortunate enough right now to have a day job that allows me to save up a reasonable amount of money. So, but it still took me quite a few months, even on my salary. Okay, I think I got everything in that section. All right, now we're building these vent things. Serge, I'm glad you're here because you're actually pretty knowledgeable on all this stuff. I appreciate the trivia. Okay, for this next section, I got to use 32 of these little vent pieces. So let's get started, I guess. I think this is the most pieces I've had to use in a single step of the instructions. Okay. Wow, in this one step, I have to put 48 pieces on this thing. The one where they come back to the freighter on Naboo Incognito. Yeah, that would be Attack of the Clones. It's in the background as they land. Okay. You know what? Actually, now that you mentioned that, I think I remember at least hearing about it, even if I didn't see it. But it wasn't until you said that that I remembered that. Yeah, it's the YT-1300. Okay, yeah, okay, that makes sense actually. Never know that it's the Falcon, but it is a YT-1300 of some sort. Okay, then 4 more of these. I'm actually putting 6 of these big vent things on it tonight. So it's taking me forever to build these 2, and I still have to build 4 more. Hope you all are settled in, because it's a long one. Alright, there we go. I gotta put the rings around them. Okay. And then some more detail pieces. Uh-oh. It looks like I missed a piece earlier, but luckily I caught it before it actually mattered. I missed a step at some point. Oh, on the rings. Okay. Got too focused on that. These pieces go here. I forgot to put them on. Alright, now some more of the bracing and the mounting points. There we go. And then one on the other side. If anyone hasn't seen this before, one of the cool ways this one works, this whole model's been using this the whole time, is you put these posts in these Technic pieces like so, and then once you slide, this part into the model or whatever, you push the post all the way in, and it'll snap into the model somewhere. And it's this really neat way they put the mounts in there ready for you, and then when you slide it in, you snap all the posts in, and then it's actually mounted pretty solid and surprisingly strong for a Lego set. Okay, now I just gotta get this on somehow. Right. All right, I might have to, not sure exactly how I'm gonna do this yet. I think I gotta bring this thing in again. Please don't break, please don't break. Okay. Okay, and that goes just on the other side of this red. That one goes right in there. Yep. Okay. Go. There's one. There's the other. All right. It's on. It's a hinge, so it moves, rocks a little bit, but it'll be fine once everything's on there. Yeah, yeah. I know. I should have been doing that, and I didn't. And it's too late now because there's just so much put together already. I can't. I don't want to go back and glue it, but maybe I should have been doing that. Oh well. That's what I get for not doing this enough. Okay. So now it looks like I'm gonna be doing one of the sides. But still that top roof section. Here we go. Oof. I'm starting to feel it. Getting tired. Definitely gonna be done after this chapter. Still haven't decided if I'm gonna marathon on Sunday and just finish it out, finish the remaining 5 chapters of this book, and finish the build. Maybe though. We will see. Right. I apologize if you can hear the upstairs neighbors. They're jumping around quite a bit right now. I missed something on this side. This piece. There we go. Okay. All right. For the lighting it up, I think I should do the engines. I think I should do maybe the landing gear if I can. I don't know how many lights I'll be able to get because they're kind of expensive, but I'm not sure what else. Like inside or something I should try and put a light in. If anyone has any ideas on that, I'm all ears. I don't know if there's anything else. I think maybe just the engine and the landing gear would be enough, would be the best parts. Oh, there's a lot to this piece. We'll flip it over again. And shoot, there it is. All right. Let's build a little extra side section here. I think one of the questions I asked before is like, what would you like to see be the next biggest Star Wars Lego set ever? I don't know. We talked about it before on this channel during another stream. I can't remember what the answers were, but there were some good ones. I remember that. I know they've done the AT-AT a few times, and it's probably getting a little old, but I would love to see just a super detailed one at some point. You know, with like 10,000 pieces or something. I don't know how you would engineer that to stand up, though, once you're done building it. Is it that one? No, that one. What else would be cool? Um, Ooh, maybe like a giant Jedi temple set from the prequels. That'd be kind of cool. I could see them doing that after this next movie series that Disney's going to do with the High Republic. There it is. Oh, nope. Can't go to the next page yet. As much as I want to. Okay. There we go. Those are some weird pieces. Wow, they really expect you to add quite a few pieces in a single step here. Just hope I catch everything. So far, seem to be doing okay. I can tell it's probably time for me to be done streaming because I'm running out of stuff to talk about. I only ramble onto myself for so long. Alright, I think that was all those parts. Maybe? Nope. There we go. Okay. Let's keep going. Wait a second. I think I missed something. I did. Okay, there we go. It's like something doesn't look right here. Okay. Up there. It's right there. I'm so sure I'm gonna miss something here. There is just so many little pieces that are you would just overlook. Alright, got that one, got that one, got that one. That one, got those and that. Yep. Okay. Double check everything. Flip this over. That goes right there. Looks like these are some more mounting points. Like I said, they use a lot of Technic style stuff to mount everything because it's the strongest. That is one thing this Lego set has really done for me, is shown me Lego's, I guess, user choices, like as far as how they pack stuff and how they organize things in their Lego sets. Because everything here is done to the extreme, so it makes it very obvious, all their little nuanced details in their design process and in their logistics. There was a guy on this stream that, a few streams prior, that used to do quality control for a factory that made Lego bricks. And he was telling me how much of a painful task it was to try and do those logistics and make sure everything got to the right place at the right time and all that. So they've kind of consolidated their factories again because having them all in the same place makes it a lot easier. Whoa, okay. There's a lot going on here. goes right there. Yep. Kind of. Come on. There we go. Had to squeeze it in there. Goes right there. And then this piece and this piece. So right up front here. Man, I don't know how much more detail I can put on one piece, but I guess it's gonna be a lot. Okay. That's not the one I need. Left leaning versus right leaning. The ongoing issue. Can never find the angle that I need. Okay. Goes there. That part goes there. Can't believe I could do all this again on the other side too. Okay. And we got we're gonna build another one of these vents. Here we go. And then once again, I gotta put on a ton of these little vent pieces. Oh no, not there. Okay. And 4 of these. Oh, looks like we got some spam. That's disappointing. Hmm. Yeah, we'll just ban them. Nobody likes spam. Alright, back to it. I'm missing some of these pieces as well. Okay, and then I gotta put the ring. go. And looks like a couple more decorations. All right, back to this. It looks like this is going to be another one of the mounting pieces. So we'll get this put together. There it is. It's like I'm missing this piece. All right. And then not that piece. There it is. I'm actually running out of Legos now, which is a good thing. It means I'm getting really close to being done with this section. But I'm like running out of certain types of pieces. All right, then we got to put a bunch of decorative pieces on top here. What am I missing? This one. And then one I got to put together. There we go. And then this piece will get to go on here. Somehow. Somehow this makes sense. It's like, okay, that's weird. Like it fits in, but it doesn't actually clip on. I assume I'm going to be putting something on here to... No? Am I not? Oh, now I know what I missed. I was like, it's not clipping on. I still won't clip it on, but it'll help a little more. I'm shocked there's not some method for locking this in place. But maybe once it's on, it just won't come off. Right, okay. So, according to this, it basically just sits on here. Weird. I guess maybe they couldn't figure out quite how to get the angle right. Like if it was actually clipped in somewhere, it just wouldn't. I don't know. The parts wouldn't line up right. Okay. All right, just gotta do the other side. Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate all of you that stuck with me here. It's been a long road. Tonight's been fun though. It's looks like it's not gonna go too late. I might have some time to talk about some future projects and things once I'm done with these sections. Okay. That piece. Hopefully it'll be easier to find pieces too, now that the table's getting cleared. But we'll see. Alright, there we go. That's the part I was looking for. There's gonna be another one of those steps that has like 17 million different pieces that have to go on. It's alright though. It's cool to see this come together. Oh, I know why that part is the way it is. It didn't clip in because there's actually a room down here, like one of the rooms inside the Falcon, and it's got like the hyperdrive core and like some other stuff in there. And so you need to be able to take it off to see it if you want to display it that way. That's just the first time I've encountered that, so that's why I thought it was so weird. Thank you. We're working hard to get this done. I was getting really tired there for a second, but I kind of got my second wind back. Uh, this piece. There we go. So I suspect since there's nothing on that other side, this one will actually clip into place. All right. And to build this next vent piece. Go. Oh, gotta add a ton here, it looks like. Okay. Oh, it's getting so close. Number of parts on the table is going down. I can scoot everything in a little bit actually, so I can get to it easier. I feel like I should be, yep, there's a bigger piece. There it is. Then lay down the foundation for the next vent. go. All right, once again, bunch of these little tiny vent pieces get to go on. Let me make sure I put them on the right way. Yep. This should be the last time I have to use these, though. Okay. And now this ring goes on. And I can't get over how awesome this thing's looking. Oh, missed a piece on the last step. Whoops. There we go. That's on. And that drops in right here. And then I'm sure we'll have to put some parts in to brace everything. There we go. All right, now we gotta add some decoration, some of the details. There we go. Okay, got all those sections on. Now we get to add the mounting pieces. Oh, this is getting so close. Hopefully y'all are hanging in there. We're almost done. It actually hasn't been that long. It's been about 2 hours, I guess, but it feels like it's been longer. I wonder if it's just all the pieces that were in this build. Okay, what am I missing? This piece. This one. There's a lot of leftover pieces. Oh, wait, maybe they're all added here in just a second. It's like, there's so many leftover pieces. Something's got to be wrong. I've got to have missed something. There we go. That one Goes there. This part actually is pretty symmetrical. Goes there. Goes there. And then a couple down here, there, and there. All right. This thing. This wheel thing. Oh, we're so close, guys. All right, I'm missing one. Oh, there. Get that latched. There we go. Okay. And then, like last time, should just drop in. But it's on the other side conveniently, so I have to reach it. Did I miss? Oh, I did miss a piece. Glad I caught that. And a part here that just looks like an extra. All right, all the rest of these probably are just extras. All right, be careful. Please don't break. And then this one sits down right in there, and it'll just kind of slide into place here. Should, at least. Yeah, more or less. Okay, I think that's just how that goes in. All right, well, that is the end of chapter 12. And there it is. We added these two sections and these three roof panels on, and it looks awesome. It looks really cool. So I'm excited about that. Looks like the next chapter is adding these missing sections in the back. And then the chapter after that, chapter 14, okay, is basically going to be the front piece coming down here and then some on the sides. So that'll be cool. I'll plan on doing 2 chapters again next time, provided this doesn't turn out to be horribly long, but it doesn't look like it's gonna. And or if I get enough support to do it, I'll do the marathon on Sunday and just try and knock the whole thing out. But yeah, it's getting real close. So this is exciting. So I hope you all had fun. I know I did. It's getting real close. It's looking cool. And I will see you all Sunday. Follow me on Twitter if you want to get updates on what I'm going to stream and everything, or if there's any changes in the schedule. And follow the Instagram if you want to see behind the scenes pictures and stuff like that. And thank you all for joining me tonight. And you all have a good rest of your Thursday night and have a good Friday tomorrow. So see you later.